Yo, Mario, what's up, brother? It is me. It is DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, the king of bada bing, the master of the diamond cutter, the three-time world champion, WWE Hall of Famer, founder and CEO of DDP Yoga, better known today, Mario. You already know this. DDPY. Why? Good God. So people stop calling it just fucking yoga. That's why. Can't say that to everybody because I mix company, but it's Mario, and this is for you. We're good. Happy 35, motherfucker. 35 and a half, bro. That's when I stepped in the ring to become a professional wrestler. So you're right around the corner. All right. Fan since the 90s. I've lost 30 pounds in 2 years. Okay, better than gaining 30 pounds. Doing DDPY, and I am positively unstoppable challenge. I'd love to hear some words of encouragement. Hear you say my favorite quote. I will save that for the end. All right, bro. So, first of all, good job, man. Going in that Positively Unstoppable challenge. You already know that it absolutely helps keep you a little bit more focused, being around that group of people. Everybody's trying to help each other there. It's not about winning the fucking money, man. It's about fucking getting the best year you could have and becoming the best you. So, you know, let's break down the first thing you did, which was the list, right? I mean, like, that's the first thing you know, and if you didn't do the list, Mario, go on the fucking app and do the list. It's the first thing there. I'm assuming you did. So that means you read the book. That means that you're on the, not just the Positively Unstoppable page, but you're also on the other DDP Yoga one-word page, the members only, which is up over 71,000 people now. So you're in the right spot, man. You know, we become, as human beings, we become the 5 people we hang out most with. So if they're alcoholics, you know, you're going to drink all the time because they drink all the time, whether you're an alcoholic or not. If you're if you're a drug addict, and you're hanging with drug addicts, you're going to do drugs. It's just the way it is. You'll be around people who, you know, who freaking eat all the time. You're going to eat all the time. So putting yourself in that group of people who are trying to help each other, well, then you're going to help each other all the time. So one of my favorite quotes ever, and I'm writing a speech right now I just did 2 of them, 2 really amazing inspirational speeches. The best stuff I've ever done, but I put the work in, man, like a lot of work. You know, one of my favorite quotes, besides the one that you wrote, which is actually my quote, is you can get whatever you want as long as you help enough people get what they want. And that's what it really comes down to. The more you help other people, the better you feel about you, because that's just, you know, human instincts as far as, you know, helping other people. That makes you feel really good about you and accomplish it. That's what that DDP Yoga, Positively Unstoppable page, and the regular DDP Yoga page, that's what really... you know, it gets you around people that you can help, and they'll help you, and then you help them, and they help you. So that's one of the things I think is really important. As far as like inspiring you to do shit, like you were already, you're in the contest, and you did the list. You got everything that I pretty much would say to you. All right, so let me tell you the one thing that, you know, I've been saying a lot. You know, when Paige Joseph Falkenberg, which was my real name, about 25 years ago, I changed it to Dallas Page. When Paige Joseph Falkenberg stop trying to be Diamond Dallas Page. And Diamond Dallas Page started to take on the characteristics of Page Joseph Falkenberg. That's when my career took off. It's all about being true to yourself. Those characteristics being work ethic, belief in oneself, and, of course, discipline. And that's the biggest thing people struggle with. Work ethic, a lot of people can work hard, but they can't be disciplined in how they eat because we are that inner voice. We are that story we tell ourselves. I say it all the time, especially when it comes to Positively Unstoppable, the book. The discipline. There's a quote, it's all over Instagram right now, but I can remember hanging out with Mike Tyson and him saying to me, we started talking about discipline, and he told me that Cus D'Amato, his trainer, when he was coming up as a kid and into his early part of his pro career, which when he was just killing motherfuckers, D'Amato said to him, you're going to hate discipline, but you have to do it like you love it. Oh, talk about changing the inner voice. Fuck, I don't want to be disciplined. No, I want to be disciplined because being disciplined is discipline is the truest form of self-love. It's foregoing current pleasures for bigger rewards to come. It's giving you everything you ever wanted if you put the work in. And this is where the work goes, right here, the inner voice. So that's the biggest thing I can tell you. Besides, you can get whatever you want as long as you help enough people get what they want. But also, if you discipline your ass and if you lost 30 pounds in 2 years, that means you weren't doing bad. But you weren't killing it either, because there's times where you said, fuck it, I'm going to eat what I want to eat. And at those times, that's where the discipline comes in. Because you can blow something to hell one night that it took you 2 months to get. Because that's really the way life is. It's hard, but it's the hard that makes it great. It's changing that inner story, just like with discipline. You gotta, even though you hate it, you gotta do it like you love it. It's change the meaning of the word and make it and that's where that whole inner voice, that whole story you tell yourself comes in. When you can do that, and it doesn't just happen, man. It doesn't just happen. Another one of my favorite quotes are, the repetitions of affirmations leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. The repetitions of affirmations can be really good or really bad. So again, that's something you got to make that choice on. So I'm challenging you, Mario. I'm challenging you to own it. To own the inner voice, to own the discipline, to own the work ethic, to own the self-confidence, the work ethic, the belief in you. Never underestimate the power someone gives you by believing in you. You spent $129.99 on this fucking Cameo to hear me talk directly to you. I believe in you. Because you did that, and you've been sticking with it, and the brand name, DDPY. So you're paying attention, you're putting the work in. So, Mario, never underestimate the power you give yourself by believing in you. You got this, bro. I'm sure you already seen them because you did the list. The Resurrection, Jake the Snake. Relentless, this shirt right here. Jake and I have a podcast now, DDP Snake Pit. Don't miss that. Go and get the YouTubes, because you get to see us and it's funny. Unless you're on the road and you can't do that, and go to iTunes or Spotify. Last but not least, got that new show that's on Netflix original. If you're a fanboy and you like superhero shit, go there and get on it and check it out. The Guardians of Justice. I'm Nighthawk. And you are owning it, Mario. So tomorrow, do your DDPY. Or else. Bang. See you, brother. Oh, please leave me a review. I would really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought. See you, buddy.